Secrets of the 1%, how they control everything. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram, seeing those lavish lifestyles of the ultra-wealthy and wondered, how did they get there? Is it just luck, inheritance, or something more? We always hear about the 1%, but what are their secrets? What do they know that we don't? In this video, we're diving deep into the strategies, mindsets, and yes, even secrets, that the ultra-rich use to not only amass wealth, but to influence the world around them. We're talking about the power dynamics, the hidden rules, and the often overlooked truths about how money and influence really work. This isn't just about getting rich, it's about understanding the game. Stay tuned because I'm going to break down each secret step by step. And by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on how to create success on your own terms. Let's get started. The power of networks. It's who you know, not just what you know. Look, we've all heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but the 1% take this to a whole new level. They understand that real power lies in building a network of highly influential individuals. Think about it. When was the last time you saw Jeff Bezos waiting in line for a business loan? These individuals operate in circles where deals are made with a handshake, favors are exchanged like currency, and access to opportunities is granted to those within the inner circle. It's about creating a web of mutually beneficial relationships where information, resources, and influence flow freely. Now you might be thinking, that's great for them, but I'm not exactly rubbing shoulders with billionaires. And you're right, you probably aren't, yet. But the principle remains the same. Start building your network today. Remember, your network is your net worth. Controlling assets. Why the rich don't work for money, money works for them. Let's face it, trading time for money is a recipe for staying stuck in the rat race. The 1% understand this better than anyone. They focus on building wealth through assets, not just income. Think about it. What generates more money? Working another hour at your job or owning a piece of real estate that appreciates in value while you sleep? The ultra-wealthy focus on acquiring assets that generate passive income and appreciate over time. This includes real estate, stocks, businesses, intellectual property, and even precious metals. They understand that these assets work for them 24/7, even when they're not physically working. Now, you don't need millions to start building an asset portfolio. Start small and shift your mindset from simply earning income to acquiring assets that generate wealth. Mastering the rules of money. It's a game. Learn to play it. The wealthy don't just understand money, they understand the rules of the game. They know how to leverage tax laws to their advantage, navigate complex investment strategies, and use debt strategically to build wealth. The average person might see taxes as a burden, but the 1% see them as a puzzle to be solved. They hire the best accountants and financial advisors to optimize their tax strategies, ensuring they keep as much of their wealth as legally possible. But here's the thing, you don't need to be a billionaire to start learning the rules of the money game. Educate yourself on basic tax laws, explore different investment options, and learn how to manage debt effectively. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. Chapter 4. Leverage. How the 1% multiply their wealth exponentially. Here's a hard truth. Building wealth takes time, but the ultra-rich have found ways to accelerate their journey. How? Leverage. They understand that using other people's resources, money, time, skills, is crucial for exponential growth. Think about it. A real estate developer rarely uses 100% of their own cash for a project. They secure loans from banks, bring in investors, and leverage the expertise of architects, contractors, and lawyers. This allows them to take on bigger projects and amplify their returns. Now, leverage can be a double-edged sword. It can amplify gains, but it can also magnify losses if not used responsibly. The key is to understand the concept of good debt versus bad debt. Chapter 5. Playing the long game. Why patience is a billionaire's virtue. In a world obsessed with overnight success and get-rich-quick schemes, the 1% stand apart with their unwavering commitment to the long game. They understand that true wealth, the kind that lasts generations, isn't built on risky bets and fleeting trends. It's built on a foundation of patience, discipline, and a long-term vision. While the masses chase the latest investment fads or jump from one business idea to the next, the ultra-wealthy stay focused on their goals, patiently building their empires brick by brick year after year. They see market downturns as buying opportunities and economic recessions as chances to acquire undervalued assets. They understand that time is their greatest ally, allowing their investments to compound and their businesses to mature. This long-term perspective applies to all areas of their lives. Remember, the path to wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 6. Media Control. Unveiling the Invisible Strings of Influence. Ever notice how the same narratives seem to dominate the news cycle? How certain events are amplified while others are conveniently ignored? That's not an accident. The ultra-wealthy understand the power of controlling the narrative. They own media outlets, fund think tanks, and influence public opinion through strategic messaging. They shape the stories we hear, the information we consume, and ultimately, the way we perceive the world. This isn't about conspiracy theories, it's about recognizing the subtle and not-so-subtle ways in which information is filtered and presented to serve specific agendas. Now, you might be thinking, what can I do about it? The first step is awareness. Question everything. Don't blindly accept information just because it's presented as fact. Become a discerning consumer of information. Chapter 7. Decoding Human Behavior. The Psychology of Influence and Persuasion. The 1% are masters of understanding and leveraging human psychology. They know how to push your buttons, appeal to your desires, and ultimately, influence your decisions. Think about it. Every successful marketing campaign, every persuasive sales pitch, every charismatic leader utilizes the principles of psychology to achieve their goals. They understand the power of scarcity, creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity around their products and services. They leverage social proof, showcasing testimonials and endorsements to build trust and credibility. They tap into our emotions, using storytelling and aspirational imagery to create a deep connection with their audience. Now, you don't need to become a master manipulator to succeed, but understanding the basics of human psychology can be incredibly beneficial in both your personal and professional life. Learn how to communicate effectively, build rapport, and influence others ethically and authentically. Remember, understanding human behavior is about more than just getting what you want. Let's be brutally honest. Trading your time for a paycheck will never make you truly wealthy. The 1% understand this fundamental truth. They don't seek jobs, they create them. They build businesses, invest in ventures, and control assets that generate wealth, even while they sleep. They see the limitations of a traditional job, with its fixed salary and limited growth potential. Now, not everyone is cut out to be an entrepreneur, and that's okay. But even if you're not ready to quit your job tomorrow, start thinking like an owner. Develop an entrepreneurial mindset. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is evolving at an unprecedented pace, industries are being disrupted overnight, and the old rules of business no longer apply. The 1% understand this, and they don't just adapt to change, they anticipate it. They embrace innovation, invest in emerging technologies, and position themselves at the forefront of new industries. They see disruption not as a threat, but as an opportunity. They're constantly learning, evolving, and adapting their strategies to stay ahead of the curve. They're not afraid to experiment, fail fast, and pivot quickly when necessary. They know that in a world of constant change, the only constant is the need to adapt. Start by developing a growth mindset. Be curious, ask questions, and make time for learning. The 1% understand that true wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom. The freedom to design your ideal lifestyle, spend time with loved ones, pursue passions, and make a difference in the world. They structure their lives in a way that prioritizes their time and gives them the flexibility to live on their own terms. They delegate tasks they're not good at, automate repetitive processes, and build businesses that generate passive income, freeing them from the constraints of a traditional 9-to-5 job. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they guard it fiercely. Now, you don't need to be a multi-millionaire to start reclaiming your time and freedom. Start by identifying the time-wasting activities in your life and finding ways to eliminate or automate them. Set boundaries around your work hours, learn to say no to unnecessary commitments, and prioritize the things that truly matter to you. So there you have it, the secrets of the 1% revealed. Now, the truth is, these aren't really secrets at all. They're strategies, mindsets, and principles that anyone can learn and apply to their own lives. The key is to take action. Don't just consume this information, apply it. Start small, be consistent, and never give up on your dreams. Which of these secrets resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if you use it. Now go out there and create the life you deserve.